everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and happy Sunday. Another week has gone by and we've got another week of a whole lot of Scentsy use. Oh my goodness, if this continues on, I'm gonna need a bigger bin. Obviously, this looks a lot worse than it is. We've got a lot of really bulky products, obviously, but the balancing act is starting, so it's time to get this video done. So let's go ahead and start with the non-wax products. So we got through a tub of the Amazon Rain washer whiffs. I love our laundry line. You guys know I love our laundry line. I think it's the best out there personally. And no, not just because I'm a consultant. When our laundry line first was released, it actually took me a while to give it a try for a few different reasons. I thought, well, it's kind of expensive. And not only that, but I thought, well, my husband's skin is super sensitive, so I don't want to buy this expensive system and then have him break out in a rash or have it irritate his skin or anything, because there's obviously added fragrance. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna give it a try. But then there was all kinds of hype and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. So I started easing into the system, and I recommend if you have anyone in your family who has really sensitive skin to kind of ease into the system. What I had done first was actually start with the laundry liquid, because there's a little bit of added fragrance, but really not much. If you want the added fragrance, that's where the washer whiffs come in. So I had started with that, and then when he did well with that, then I added in the washer whiffs, and when he did well with that, then I added in the dryer discs. So that's kind of how I eased into it, and he's done really well and actually really loves our products as well. The washer whiffs is kind of like the gateway drug to Scentsy. You thought it was wax. It's actually not. The washer whiffs are amazing. They are life-changing. Like I said, it is a fragrance booster. It is not a cleaner. The actual soap or detergent is our laundry liquid. Like I said, there's a hint of fragrance, but it's really like, you're not gonna get a ton of that. So if you are sensitive and you don't want a ton of added fragrance, you can easily just use the laundry liquid and not get the whiffs. But anyways, if you want a full detailed video, I will link down below the laundry love video. I can't say enough about it. I love this stuff. So we got through a tub of the Amazon Rain as well as the lavender cotton. I love the lavender cotton personally. In my house, we can't really I don't want to say we can't decide, but we can't decide on just one fragrance. We love several different fragrances, so that's why we don't have to choose. So my husband prefers the Amazon Rain for his clothes. I prefer the lavender cotton for mine. So that's what we do. And then we can agree on our bedding and our towels to be jammy time everything. It's so good. I love it. So there's that. I also love pink cotton as well. Oh my gosh. And then I also have our summer collection that just came in the laundry line. Blowing my mind, Scentsy, blowing my mind. Okay, I also got through a body wash of Candy Crave. I love the Candy Crave in the body wash. This is my favorite body wash. This is not available in wax form anymore. I am thankful that it is still available in the body wash because it is my favorite. This is just a sweet, perfumey kind of cotton candy scent. So I love this. It's sweet, it's fun, and I really love it in the body wash. So that's my favorite. I do try other fragrances just to like mix it up, but I always go back to this because I just love it so much. Okay, let's talk pods. Okay, so I changed out some of my pods, and you guys, these pods last forever. Oh, there's a dryer disc in here too. Would you look at that? Pink. So it's essentially like the whole laundry love bundle, essentially. Anyways, we've got pods. Let's talk about pods. Oh my goodness, these last so long. I love our pods. If you are newer to Scentsy or newer to my channel and you're like, what the heck are these? So these are Scentsy pods. So they come in a pack of 2. And these are for our fan diffuser systems. So essentially what the pod is, it's a plastic casing, and in this casing there are these little fragrance beads in here. So you will pop these into our fan diffuser systems, whether it's the Scentsy Go system, whether it's the wall fan diffusers or the mini fan diffuser, what have you. There's going to be a fan system that is in that device, and it's going to push air up through this pod and push that fragrance out. It's a fabulous technology. I love it. These are especially for like, if you have young, curious little fingers, or maybe curious tails or cold noses, if your kids are covered in fur or flesh, the wall fan diffusers are fantastic because you don't have to worry about melted wax spilling anywhere or anything. And the wall fan diffuser is actually a plastic material, so it's not going to break or anything like that. So love that diffuser system. If you want a video that's more in depth about that system, I will link it down below. But we got through several pods here. So I got through a set of pods, and I always use 2 pods. Obviously the mini fan diffuser, you only use 1 pod, but basically in everything else, our Scentsy Go's and our wall fan diffuser systems, I always use 2 pods because I like my scent really strong. But yeah, there's pretty much no fragrance left. Very, very minimal. But this is a set of the Pina Colada Cha-Cha pods. You guys, Scentsy says that these last like 120 hours. There's no way. They last way longer. I mean, weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks, you guys. I mean, I probably used, was it a solid like month and a half, maybe even 2 months? I was getting like solid fragrance out of these things. It's fantastic. I love this so much. And the beautiful thing about this, if you have it going in your Scentsy Go or your wall fan diffuser and you're thinking, I'm feeling Pina Colada Cha-Cha today, but maybe tomorrow I'm feeling Blue Grotto, you can just take these pods out, pop them back into the clamshell, switch it out. You're not wasting any wax or anything. Save it if there's still fragrance, and you can kind of pop it out just depending on what you feel like that day. I don't generally do that. That takes too much energy. I'm like, I'll just keep it going. So, but Pina Colada Cha-Cha, we got through a set of those. I also got through a set of the aloe water and cucumber pods. These were really, really great. I have not had any issues with any of our Scentsy pods. What I can tell you is that if there is a wax that you find to be a little bit lighter than your desired preference, like Go-Go Mango, get it in the pod and it's gonna work like a champ. Oh my goodness. This is so good. There's definitely no fragrance left in this, but man, the pods perform exactly the way I want the wax to. It's so great. So I love Go-Go Mango. I think it smells really, really fun and fruity and summery, but in wax form, for me personally, it does not perform whatsoever. I can put my face on top of the warmer and I cannot smell anything. That's just in my home. It could perform differently in yours, but in my home, I don't get any fragrance. From the pods, it's everything. It's so good. So I love this, and I believe I have a few backups left. I do have some backups. So that makes me happy. But so those are gone. So now what we have going on in our fan diffuser systems, I've got a Blue Grotto, the whole set. I've got 2 sets of the Picked For You, which you guys, you should be proud of me. I think I have one more set of this. I do. You should be proud of me, because whenever there's like a scent or a pod or whatever that I can't get anymore, I tend to not want to reach for it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to get into this mindset of if I'm not using it, I'm also not enjoying it. So there's that. And where these pods last forever, I'm like, I'll be able to enjoy it for a long time. It won't just be for 2 or 3 days. It'll be for, you know, a month, maybe even a month and a half, 2 months, depends on how this goes. But it's definitely longer than 120 hours in my experience. So Picked For You was a part of the Mother's Day, the limited time collection, the Mother's Day collection. And this is so nice. It's just a really nice, sweet floral. Beautiful. So we have those going. Okay, one last non-wax product, and I've got one of my fragrance flowers is completely dried up. I went crazy a while back. It was definitely more than 2 months ago, probably 3 months ago now. And I just started breaking out all of my fragrance flowers, and I was like, I'm gonna put fragrance flowers everywhere. So it was funny, my husband had come home from work and he's like, did you go to a Scentsy garden or something? What's happening? He's like, these Scentsy flowers are everywhere. Like where I used to just keep them in our bathroom, our master bathroom, and our bathroom down the hall here. Well, I had them there, and then I've got one down the hall, I've got one in the office, I've got one in our downstairs bathroom, and he's just like, there's these Scentsy flowers everywhere. Anyway, so this one is completely dry. There's still a few that have some more oil in it. Once again, Scentsy says that you get 60 days out of this. You get more than that. You definitely get more than that, at least 60 days. Now, are these going to be room filling fragrance? No, it's not. This is meant for a small area. If you are working in a cubicle at work, maybe you don't have access to an outlet. If you don't have outlets in your bathroom, I know that sounds weird, but there's a lot of people who don't have outlets in their bathrooms. So these are great for that. And the price point you can't beat. It's under 20 bucks. It's $18 US. So these are really great. I actually have one. I don't know if you can see it or not. You probably can't see it. There's, it's over here somewhere. And pink cotton. And oh my gosh, so far I think the pink cotton one is the strongest that I have come into contact with, but we'll see. I love these. You definitely get way more than 60 days. Once again, I think I had this going for like 2.5, maybe even 3 months. So, and now it's completely bone dry, but I definitely got my money's worth out of it for sure. Oh my gosh, let's talk wax. Okay, I'm gonna try, I may talk a little bit quickly just so that you're not sitting here listening to me for an hour. I got through 2 bars of my Stitch Experiment 626. And if you saw my Scentsy Club haul, that's kind of what geared me into wanting to reach for this, because I was like, okay, do I really need to keep this in my Scentsy Club? And I do. It's really, really nice. So I got through 2 whole bars of Stitch Experiment 626. This will definitely keep in my Scentsy Club for right now anyway. It's really nice. It's definitely fruity. I do wish it was a little bit stronger, but I have it going in our bedroom and like out into the hallway and like through the upstairs. And it's actually doing decent upstairs. When I had warmed it downstairs, it didn't really do much. So upstairs, it's working great though. So I really enjoy this. And for right now, it will stay in my Scentsy Club. Oh my gosh. Also, I was in some kind of a Disney mood. I also got through 2 bars of the Frozen 2 inspired fragrance, The North Calls. Oh my gosh, this is another one that I think I talked about on my Scentsy Club haul that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it there. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It is gorgeous. Probably one of the most beautiful fragrances I have ever smelled from Scentsy. Ever. It's definitely staying in my Scentsy Club. Between this and the Mythic Journey, beautiful. Like definite kind of sweet perfumey kind of fragrances, but oh, it's so pretty. I just love this so much. I don't know if the Frozen 2 collection is still in the clearance section. If it is, drop everything and go pick it up, because it is so, if for nothing else, for this scent as well as the Mythic Journey scent. So pretty. This is definitely staying in my Scentsy Club. Okay, now I got through 1.5 bars. You can see here. 1.5 bars of the scent of the month for June 2020. Oh my gosh, you guys, this scent is crazy strong in my opinion. But what I will say, I don't love it as much when it's warmed. I don't know. When it's on cold, I do really like it. I get this like sweet kind of cantaloupe melon kind of fragrance with a floral, with like...
I'm having trouble hearing you.
No one's talking to you, Siri. Oh my gosh, so funny. I'm not redoing this. We are too far into this video. On cold, I smell like a cantaloupe melon kind of fragrance, and then I do get that sweet floral. When I warm it, all of that fruity note to me goes away and it's all floral. I like it. I do like it. It is a sweet floral. I don't love it anymore though. So I don't know. I'm still gonna give it another try. I mean, I've got these cubes here. I also have a few more bars, but it's definitely, I wanted more of that fruity kind of cantaloupe melon scent to come out on this when it was warming, but it just didn't. So I'll give it another try, but I did go through a bar and a half of that. The reason why I didn't go through 2 whole bars is because this is crazy strong. It is crazy strong, and I really liked it on cold, and so I was like, when it started warming, I was like, this is gonna be really strong. And so I didn't want Sean to be like, oh my gosh, you gotta turn off some of these warmers. So I was like, I'm gonna cool my jets here. I'm gonna not go through 2 whole bars. So he didn't have any comments for it. I think he just learns to just roll with it. Okay, I also got through a bar of, I'm just trying to make sure there's no other dupes. Okay. Duplicates. Nope, we're good. I got through a bar of sweet plum pastry. You guys know how much I love this. This is my love, my life, my pride and joy. I love this. My #1 fragrance of all time. This is just, it's a sweet plum pastry. It's sweet plum. You get that rich, buttery crust kind of fragrance. It's authentic and beautiful and delightful, and I love it. This, if there are no other bars in my Scentsy Club, this will stay in my Scentsy Club for me. Oh, I did get through 2 other bars. I got through 2 bars of Simply Vanilla. Would you look at that? So I have one from the original packaging, and then I have one from a Bring Back My Bar. That's what you will find in your, if you have bars in your Scentsy Club, you'll find that sometimes you'll get some older packaging that was like original packaging when it was available. That's kind of fun, but I love Simply Vanilla. This is it's a floral vanilla scent rather than a bakery vanilla scent, so I love this for that. It also makes me feel a little bit nostalgic because this is part of one of the like first ever Scentsy bars I ever tried out, so this just kind of takes me back to that, and I love it. So Simply Vanilla, love that one. Next, I got through another dryer disc. They're like multiplying. In the bedroom, I did go through a bar of Cozy Cashmere, and this is so wonderful. It's just such a pretty, like musky, romantic cashmere scent. It's perfect for the bedroom. I love it. And then I got through a bar of hazelnut frosting. I'm trying to think if I did anything. I didn't do anything with this. I got through a bar of hazelnut frosting. I love this scent. I love this, but I put so many of them in my Scentsy Club that I'm like, I need to probably pare down just a little bit. So I think I'm gonna take 1 or 2 bars out of my club because I think I have like 4 in my Scentsy Club. I think I have to reevaluate my club situation because there's so much good stuff that's coming out. I need to like reevaluate what's happening in there, but it'll definitely stay in there. I just need to reevaluate how many are in there. But it's such a beautiful, rich, vanilla-based fragrance with this rich, sweet hazelnut note to it. That's really, really nice. Crazy strong too. I also got through a bar of, this is a part of the What's in My Scentsy Club that came in original packaging, and that's Buckleberry. You guys are probably laughing at me if you know anything about what this smells like. This is a total fall fragrance. This is like cranberries and fall spices. This is not appropriate to be warming right now, but I just was in the mood for something kind of fallish. So I did it, and I'm not sorry. I really, really enjoyed that. So, and I also got through a bar of Love and Kisses Mini. This is also in my Scentsy Club. I love this one as well. This is it's peach and vanilla. It's sweet and fun and fruity, and I love that too. So got through that. Okay, let's talk about what I did for Wax Wednesday. If you missed out this week on Wax Wednesday, my Bars to Jars series, definitely check it out. I'll link it down below. I had some fun here. So I got through 2 cubes of Black Raspberry Vanilla because I was doing some mixing here. I mixed it with Caramel Sugar Cone. I think I also mixed it with Stroopwafel Delight to try to recreate a scent from Bath & Body Works Berry Waffle Cone. This did not do the trick. I do really like this. It's not my favorite scent, but this is really nice. If you want a little tip, I may do a whole separate like Tuesday tip video on this. I had heard from another consultant if you have really stained dishes, because what will happen if you warm certain fragrances, the oils that are in the wax will actually stain your dish. It's normal, there's nothing wrong with it. There are several different products you can use to take that staining out. One of them is actually the Spar. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So black raspberry vanilla, if you have any dishes that are super stained, put black raspberry vanilla in those dishes. Once you clean it out, after this has been warming in it, your stain's gonna be completely gone. It'll be like a brand new dish. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay, as I mentioned, I also did some mixing with caramel sugar cone, and this one, it's good, but I feel like on its own, I wouldn't really love it. This is definitely more of a mixer. It really is, I wish it was actually a little bit sweeter. This is just like an ice cream waffle cone. I don't really get a ton of caramel from this, but it's definitely that like waffle cone kind of fragrance. So that's why I thought this would work for that particular mixture, but it actually didn't. What did work, and why I continued to warm through it, was 1 cube of apple cherry strudel with 1 cube of Stroopwafel Delight. Oh my goodness. If you have Stroopwafel Delight in your Scentsy Club, or you just have Stroopwafel Delight when it was available during the fall and winter season, this will rock your socks if you mix 1 cube to 1 cube apple cherry strudel and Stroopwafel Delight. So good. You know what I did with my remaining cubes from this mixture? I mixed what I had left of churro. So in my larger warmers that can take 3 or 4 cubes, downstairs what's going right now is 1 cube of apple cherry strudel, 1 cube of Stroopwafel Delight, and 1 cube of churro. All 3. It is so good. It is so good. If you don't have Stroopwafel Delight, definitely give churro a try with apple cherry strudel. This will it'll rock your socks, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. Holy cannoli. I got through some stuff, y'all. My bin is now empty again. I'm feeling a little bit better about things. Now I need to go recycle all of this plastic. Let me know in the comments down below what you have gotten through this week. Did you get through some fragrance flowers? Did you get through some Scentsy pods? How much wax have you been getting through? Are you still going gangbusters like I am? Because there's no slowing the Scentsy train down, let me tell you. Oh my goodness, got through so much. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having such an amazing weekend, and I hope you are ready to take on the week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.